Why do you have histamine intolerances? What's causing it? How do you get rid of it? Hi, my name is Phil. I'm with Fern brand. I'm going to answer those questions today. So you know for a fact if you have a histamine intolerance, you have a DAO enzyme deficiency. If you take DAO enzymes with, I would say, with catalase, and you take them at the right time and the right quantity, so you're taking the enzymes correctly, at the beginning of a meal with histamine-producing foods, typically that is an immediate answer for addressing histamine intolerances. That said, that is not the long-term answer. We know two things are causing histamine intolerances. One, DAO enzymes come from the intestinal lining of the lining of the small intestine. So when the lining of the small intestine has been damaged, weakened, and inflamed, it's not producing enough DAO enzymes. We know that. So you know right off the bat if you have a histamine intolerance, the lining of the small intestine is compromised, it's weak, it's damaged, and I would say it's leaky, okay? Number two, if you have a histamine intolerance, most likely you have an overabundance of histamine-producing bacteria. For example, Klebsiella. Klebsiella is what I would consider, I think the science community would consider, to be a super producer of histamine. You can clear out Klebsiella. So, and by the way, Lactobacillus, which is in many probiotic types, there are many lactobacillus strains, not all, but many that are histamine producers. Now, lactobacillus isn't bad. It's just if you have too much and you have it in the small intestine, then it becomes an issue, okay? So you need to do two things if you're going to address histamine intolerances. One, you need to clear out all the pathogens that are heavy histamine producers, ranging from Klebsiella, E. coli, and to a certain extent stuff like lactobacillus. By the way, those pathogens are hammering and harming the lining of the small intestine. So you need to get rid of those no matter what, because if you're going to help the lining get better, which is the second thing you need to do, then you need to get rid of those. And then you need to help rebuild. You need to take products that have been clinically shown to significantly repair the gut barrier, but specifically the mucosal barrier of the small intestine. These are the two things you do to address histamine intolerances at the root level. Once again, my name is Phil. I'm with Fern brand. If you want to address gut health correctly, come see us.